death isn't easy, but it's part of the circle of life. And the president of Circle of Life Burial and Cremation, Karen Schuett, is here to help you plan a funeral, but also there for the family emotionally. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Annette.
And I know firsthand how very important it is to have somebody you're coming in at kind of your family's worst moment, and you just need somebody to help you.
That's right, and that's what we do. We are trained to help people with all kinds of emotions. Some people are not so upset that the person passed, they're quite relieved, and others are devastated. So we have to be very careful how we talk to someone and how we guide them through all the steps that need to be taken.
Okay, and you do everything from like paperwork, and you don't realize how much paperwork there is to be doing, to burial or cremation, and all the different, you've got so many items here, different ways that you can remember your loved one.
Exactly. So death has changed quite a bit.
Yes.
We went from everybody was buried. We had 2 days of open casket visitation, church, cemetery, back to church for reception. That still is the case for some families, and we will help those families as well. But most of the families coming to us are choosing cremation. And quite often, what do we do with our loved one, with the cremated remains? The crematorium provides a cardboard box. You can scatter from that. You can bury that in the cemetery, but quite often an urn is chosen.
Okay.
And so there are different options. For scattering, for example, these are bamboo scattering tubes, very eco-friendly. This is something new at Circle of Life. It's a biodegradable urn. It's made of wood fibers, and I couldn't believe it when I heard, but it's 3D laser printed.
Oh, really?
Amazing.
Okay.
So this is biodegradable. Again, you can bury this in a cemetery. You can take it home and put it on the shelf. And these come in different colors and styles.
Okay.
Then we have our own in-house stained glass artist, Izzy Schuett, who also happens to be my sister.
Okay.
And she makes beautiful stained glass urns, and that's very popular. And then keepsakes. So for example, if we have 3 daughters and they each would like a little bit of mom or dad, or their husband, if it's a wife, then ashes can be divided into keepsake urns.
So into those, okay. And what are the rings?
So the rings are very unique. They are tungsten steel, and Chris, we call him the alchemist.
Okay.
Ashes are incorporated into this ring with the opals. And then he makes it into a ring, and you can have a glow-in-the-dark option, which not everybody likes, but some people find that very intriguing. And they come in different widths, so 2 millimeters, 6 and 8 millimeters. And we send just a very small amount of the ashes to Chris, and then he makes the rings.
Fascinating. So they can be made into the necklaces as well.
Yes,
and then what are these, the hearts?
And these are keepsake hearts as well. So they hold a little bit of the ashes. There's an opening at the back.
Okay.
And then, you know, some people like this because they're so discreet. They don't look like an urn.
Yes.
And so if you're having that on a shelf somewhere that's special to you in your home, people don't know that it contains ashes.
So you're located in Dundas.
Yes, we are.
And it's very much kind of like a living room setting kind of thing. And your dog is there. I was disappointed that you didn't bring your dog in today, but kind of busy.
Yeah, Emma does not do well in strange surroundings, but Emma's an 8-year-old miniature schnauzer, and she's there to greet people, and she has the uncanny ability to pick out the person who needs her the most.
Yeah.
And then she stands there and lets them pet her, and people just love it.
Yeah, it's just a way of kind of like dealing with grief and dealing with the circle of life. Karen, thanks very much for coming in. We'll get all your details up on our website at chch.com/morninglive.
Thank you.